Hello and welcome to this HS Aviation video. Today I'll be talking about the collapse of Airberlin, once Germany's second largest airline. Before we begin, don't forget to check out my other Why Did It Fail episode on Monaco Airlines and subscribe if you want to see more videos. Airberlin was an airline that existed from 1979 until October 2017, with bases throughout Germany as well as in other European countries. The first version of Airberlin operated flights from Berlin-Tegel to several holiday destinations in the Mediterranean. At this time, the airline was registered in the USA as the East German government only permitted American, British and French registered aircraft to fly over its territory and therefore access West Berlin. The airline started operations with two ex-TWA 707s. These were retired in 1983 and replaced by 737-200s acquired from Air Florida and Hapag-Lloyd. The airline stayed in around the same position until German reunification in 1991, with the exception of the addition of two Boeing 737-400 aircraft. With Germany reunified, the airline changed to a German certificate and acquired more 737s, with the fleet reaching 12 aircraft by 2000. The airline continued its focus on leisure destinations and retained an all 737 fleet until 2007, when it took over competitor LTU. In 2008, the airline started long-haul services using A330s taken over from LTU. In 2010, Airberlin joined Oneworld and remained in it until its demise in 2017. The airline almost went bankrupt in 2012 until Etihad stepped in, providing funding to keep Airberlin stable. The airline then removed older aircraft from its fleet, such as the older Boeing 737-800s. By 2016, Airberlin was in heavy losses and attempted to restructure, halving its fleet and capacity to save money. This wasn't enough to save Airberlin, and when Etihad cut funding, the airline declared bankruptcy and ceased operations on 27th of October 2017, 25 days after British Monarch Airlines. So, what caused the airline to fail? Here are the answers. Firstly, Airberlin had bases all over Germany and abroad in countries such as Switzerland and Spain. This meant the network was poorly managed and served many low-demand routes which could not be profitable, as well as having to pay costs at each base, such as maintenance, crew and fuel, the cost of which could be significantly reduced if Airberlin opted for a few major bases. Next, the fleet consisted of many types of aircraft, including the Airbus A320 family, Airbus A330, Boeing 737-700 and 800, and Bombardier -8Q400. This raised costs for Airberlin as pilots, crew and mechanics had to be trained on each aircraft type, as well as having to keep large amounts of spare parts in storage. Furthermore, Airberlin's product was a middle ground between low-cost and full-service carriers. While this model has worked elsewhere, such as America, Asia and Japan, with airlines such as JetBlue, Europeans prefer to fly with either of these groups, but not in the middle. Finally, Etihad pulled the plug on the funding, which Airberlin was reliant on this money to survive. This plunged the airline into an uncontrollable demise until October 2017. I hope you like this video and please subscribe to see more aviation videos. Thank you.